Testing 1, 2, 3, guys. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Thank you for your patience. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Vencabot. This is The Last of Us 2 action. My name is David. Guys, it's kind of interesting because this is a run back of a playthrough we did 4 years ago. Back when this channel was still relatively new. This is actually, this is post when Dix joined the channel, so it's kind of like, for me, that's the big transition when Dix joined the channel. It's kind of went from, being the early stream to the modern stream. So it was the early days of what I think of as being the modern stream. We played The Last of Us because it's a game that, was sort of like a modern classic, a game that that is, widely beloved, and a game that I was very, let's say, I had my doubts from the start that I was going to like it because it was from the developers of Uncharted, which I thought was sort of a really rote, cliche, boring, gameplay devoid cinematic experience on PS3. And all I'd ever heard that was great about The Last of Us was how great the story was. No one ever talked about the gameplay in The Last of Us. I thought, this is a game that's going to probably not excite me gameplay-wise. I'm probably going to find the story to be pretty cliche. And that's exactly what happened. I played it, and I found the gameplay to be really dull and monotonous, one-dimensional, and I found the story to likewise be pretty standard, pretty, it explored topics that have maybe not been explored as much in video game form, but which is sort of a very classical story, right? I think that, to me, the story didn't do anything it wasn't interesting enough to compensate for how dull the gameplay was. That's kind of my experience with The Last of Us. But it's a game that, when I finished it, I thought to myself, I will play the sequel one day as a way to see what they've changed, what they learned from, if they stay the course. And I've only become more interested in this game after I played through Uncharted 2, 3, 4, and Lost Legacy on stream, because those games sort of won me over. As the franchise went on, I've been more won over by that experience that Uncharted offered me. And so I'm kind of curious to see, I would like to have played The Last of Us again, to be honest, but it's just kind of like maybe more time than I have to play that whole game again. That said, we're jumping right into the sequel here after having not played the first game for quite a long time. My friend in the chat, Robib, played it kind of recently. He played it, like 4 months ago or 8 months ago, he said. 8 months ago for the first time. So he's got a little bit more fresh in his memory than I do. But as I recall, when we left off on The Last of Us, basically it was a story about this girl, Ellie, who is immune to this zombie outbreak going around. And so her and her, de facto father figure, Joel, sort of go on this big quest to essentially bring her to a clinic where they have the technology available to, perhaps do some tests on her and figure out why she's immune to the zombie outbreak, and if they can use that to sort of immunize humanity against it, right? And, of course, the twist in the end was that they had to essentially kill her to have that opportunity to save humanity. And Joel, her guardian, aka Jimmy the Bricks, has to come in there and save her ass in the end. There's a big shootout with all these dudes trying to essentially kill his daughter for the sake of humanity. And he ends up saving her in the end. And the big twist is that she doesn't know, right? As the credits roll, we establish that she and Joel live happily ever after to a point, to the point of this game begins, I guess. And apparently she doesn't know, at least at the end of The Last of Us, she doesn't know that that he essentially broke her out of there and essentially, in a way, doomed humanity because he wouldn't let them kill her. Dang, so I never hear people say The Last of Us 1 was super overrated and actually booty butt cheeks. I never played them as Dank. In my opinion, it was overrated and booty butt cheeks. Robib enjoyed it a lot. A lot of my friends enjoyed it a lot. To me, I just kind of feel like I would have needed the gameplay to be a lot better for me to have been invested in the story that much. What? A rough and tough, gruff dad man with chipper young sidekick showing their developing relationship, eventually ending in a moral dilemma where Pops shows his loving nature by putting family first is cliche, says Dix. Yes. Look more, Jaco. I think it's just about what your personal preference is. Huh? I have not played the second game, but I have finished the first game about 10 times, and I loved it, says Jaco. Huh? Yeah, for me, it sort of didn't have enough stealth to be stealth and didn't have enough shooting to be shooting. I felt like it was sort of like a non-game. My same feeling I had about Uncharted the first time I played it. Welcome aboard, Neon. We're going to find out, J-Bomb. So here's the thing I've been musing about, right, guys? The Last of Us 1, I went into with the opinion of, is this game overrated? Right? And you guys know my personality. I was essentially I went in, hoping to like it, but with the perspective of this game is much beloved. I don't understand how it could be this great. Can I prove that it's not that great? Right? And that was sort of like, you know, it's an attitude that you go into that's going to set you up for a negative impression. And this game is very much the opposite. This game is a game that's been so, you know, widely disdained that I can't help but go into it with the opposite impression, right? Can we prove this game is not as bad as people say it is? And so I might find this game to be more, I might be more forgiving toward it for that reason, on an unconscious level. We'll see. I have my doubts I'm going to like this game that much, but I might be surprised. And again, I'm coming into it with a more forgiving attitude right off the bat because it doesn't have that, you know, it doesn't have that big push about how amazing it is. Whenever I play any game, right, that people tell you is so amazing, I think that there is that instinct to go, how is this that amazing? Is this really that good? Right? It's overrated, right? A game that is overrated could still be great, but because it's overrated, I think that a person's opinion does become sort of tarnished by that, right? So I think that this game has a better shot at impressing me, but we'll find out. Yeah, I love Metal Gear Solid, Dank. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time. The Vika hater stream, Steve, exactly. Yeah, this could just be a hate stream. This game, before I get started, I should tell you guys that I have got all the spoilers already. This is my first playthrough, but I watched all the reviews of this game when it came out. I know all the spoilers, I know all that's going to happen, I know all the big plot twists. It's kind of unfortunate that way. That being said, I've not played it, and I'm really intending to go into this with a few things I'm looking for, right? One, how's the gameplay? Has the gameplay been improved? Is there actually something going on here? Am I actually engaged here to here to here, right? And two, you know, is the story, you know, as pointless as people say it is? Is there something to glean from the story that is, you know, worth taking away? How's the directing? How's the voice acting? How's the cutscenes? How's, you know, is it actually going to be interesting or not? Let's find out together, guys. Let's boot it up. My only fear, says J-Bomb, is I've heard this game goes about 20 hours too long. That's what I've heard as well, J-Bomb. So basically, part of my motivation for playing this game, J-Bomb, was I thought it was going to be a short playthrough, because our first playthrough of the first game was not that long. But as soon as I kind of dedicated myself to playing it as our new long play, people are telling me, dude, this game goes on way too long. And I've likewise, it gave me flashbacks, right, to all the reviews I watched, saying that compared to the first game, this game is much longer than the first game, and some say that it's kind of wastes a lot of time, right? It's kind of slow paced. We'll find out. Let's get in there. Thanks for waiting, guys. Balance experience, resources are limited. Hard mode, greater challenge. Let's put it on hard mode. What's this mode? Okay, they're very scarce resources. Enemies are deadly. The hard mode sounds like probably where I want to be. Inverted, no. Permadeath off. Permadeath? Holy shit. What? Add additional challenge by limiting how much progress will be saved on death. It can only be enabled when starting a new game. Whole game. Your save game will be completely reset on death. Per act. Progress will be reset in the beginning of the act on death. I think I'm good on that, guys. Just with permadeath, you coward. Man, fuck that. Okay, so I can change difficulty anytime I want. Okay. These reviews are all good signs of a great story, says Robib. Well, how about this, Robib? I've heard people argue this game is not especially, let's say, well, some say it's a little bit problematic in the way it depicts certain, let's say, marginalized groups. Which is kind of a shame. Considering this is like, you know, like our first, you know, fully out lesbian hero in video games, to my knowledge. You would like for them to have, you know, have this legacy be untarnished in that respect. But I guess there are those that have argued that the plot goes dark in places that it sort of doesn't necessarily serve doesn't necessarily serve the groups that would have liked to have had a more positive representation in games, right? Dano, to turn it on, dude. Perma fun. Welcome aboard, Dano. Almost all cult classics get panned on release. Robib, listen, I've been kind of waxing for a while here, but I do think that my chances of liking this game are right out the gate better than the first game, just because the first game, my impression before I even played it was that it's probably going to be overrated, right? That doesn't help a game when you're talking about, you know, trying to impress somebody as hard to impress as I am notoriously. Whereas this game has sort of the opposite, like, intro for me. My intro to this game was that it's so ass and everybody hates it. So I'm going into it with a more open mind, like maybe we can find reasons to like it. This game, guys, dude, I bought this game physically. You guys know me. And it comes on 2 discs. A disc for installing the game, and a disc for playing it. That's pretty crazy. So Joel's an old man now.
You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something.
So this is Uncharted. Excuse me. This is The Last of Us 1, right? She's still young. He's still relatively young.
Maybe I was
Flashing
starting
back.
to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her.
You guys hear the fan of the PS4 louder than the actual game itself? I can.
You found the firefly.
This is at max volume.
Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure.
Who's he talking to?
The only catch,
Talking to whoever this is.
it would kill her.
Oh my.
Sweet Jesus.
Doctor? What are you doing?
How me to play this part?
Take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joe.
So I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that the first game ends with Ellie not knowing what happened.
I saved her.
Oh, he killed everybody, dude. Yeah, I did not beat Mario Dano. I considered it doing this weekend, but there wasn't time. I want to do it actually, you know, on Saturday or Sunday this week, on stream, maybe with no face cam. But it didn't really work out. Is that his brother, Robib? I think maybe you're right. I don't quite remember. You would know better than I do. I know he has a brother. I was kind of curious if they'd bring back a lot of characters from the first game. Because I don't remember any characters from the first game, except for these two, basically. I know he has a brother who was sort of like some kind of big shot in some kind of town or whatever.
That's that's a lot. What does Ellie know?
Is that what he said? I heard more than there.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
This is where the first game ends, right? They're driving away. His brother is tied up with the fireflies. Oh, really?
I didn't say otherwise.
So when he starts the game, guys, there's an option to limit the dynamic range. Which is great. That means in terms of like, you know, make it less cinematic in terms of like the low dialogue and the loud gunshots. It's notoriously a problem with, you know, DVDs and Blu-rays and things like that. And I set it to narrow. And it's still, the dialogue is so fucking soft. I might need to adjust my rig here a little bit to raise the volume a smidge. As opposed to the game making you download however many GBs as dicks. That's true. But I guess what I'm trying to say, Dix, is that, you know, most games you don't download, that's usually like a day one patch, right? Oh, you know, don't make me follow this guy, please. It's Vencabot, dude, come on. But again, this is sort of a part of why I hated the first game, right? It's kind of already coming back to me. I want to get off this horse right now and look around, even though I know there's nothing. It's just all, this is all window dressing, right? But, you know, it's a cinematic experience. It's very linear that way. But for them to ask me to just fucking follow this guy through an environment this lush, it's definitely very cruel. If you ask me, it's torture. Look quite nice, Robib. Yeah, I mean, you would hope so, for God's sake. Jesus, again, it had 2 Blu-ray discs. The first was the install disc. They call it the data disc. I'm just going to go ahead and follow this guy and just try to ignore the fact that I want to explore everything. Spirit 2013 says Robib. So you're supposed to play the PS4 version. That's what I played, right? The remaster or whatever. It looked pretty good. No time to horse around exactly, Dick. Exactly. No time to horse around. So, is there a button I can go to faster? No, just gotta follow him with the left stick. Hold up on the gallop. Hey! So I heard tell this game has the same problem that Lost Legacy has, right? The PS4 Uncharted game, which is that there's a early chapter in this game that is massive and explorable, and it has its detractors, those that want a more linear experience, that it's kind of dull as well, on top of being big and explorable. But the whole game is not open world. Instead, they had an open world chapter. I had that problem with Lost Legacy. It's a game that I really enjoyed the open world gameplay, and there's only one chapter. And it was the best chapter in that game. So it seems like, Naughty Dog, it's a part of their ongoing commitment to, again, not push too hard. They just want to, again, play it real safe. They can't really commit to making an open world game. They decided to just make a part of it open world. Bizarre, to be honest. It's just bizarre. But this game apparently has a similar situation going on, where there's a chapter either toward the beginning or middle that is more open, and the rest of the game just goes back to being totally linear again. I can't believe how fucking soft. Can I raise the volume of shit? Audio. Everything's already at max. Television, center channel, narrow. Can I make it even more narrow? Maximum, wide, medium, narrow, midnight. What the hell's midnight? Okay. Yeah, I might adjust my rig here, guys, my streaming rig, to make this a little bit louder. Ugh. I love how the game starts off with Joel's confession, huh? Kind of like he's been holding on to that. It's more of exposition, right, for the players that maybe needed a refresher, which I totally appreciate. You want me to lead this time? Troy Baker, dude. He's that boy. Soundtrack is pretty good so far, if you can hear it.
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's whatever, man. My fear is that I'm going to start getting into a gunfight, it's going to be like 10,000 decibels.
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different.
I'd have.
I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
I think the first game didn't have any action in the beginning, right? It's not unusual for games like this to sort of be very slow at first. Mostly a lot of cutscenes and walking back and forth. Go talk to this guy, that guy. Yeah, normally when you have a big download for a physical game, it's usually like a day one patch, right? Normally the game itself fits on one Blu-ray disc. In this case, apparently not so much. So it must have a lot of very high resolution graphics. She's on some DeviantArt type shit? Okay. What you got, girl? Let's see it.
Hello.
So it seems as though they're living in a pretty decent society now, compared to the first game, right? The first game, they had a few, like, small areas of civilization. They weren't very comfortable, and she's looking quite cozy here. Got a nice office chair. Got some action figures.
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but...
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. How you been?
What's up, Joel?
So maybe he's not like her guardian? Just checking in. So yes, apparently he must live by herself, more or less.
You know, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, no, I forgot it.
Pretty awkward.
Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Damn.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Get the gat. That's what I would do. I don't trust this dude. Crazy old man.
What's this?
Oh, okay, this is a guitar.
Some folks.
Yeah, Robbie
always
already
think
knew.
Hear a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay.
She's thinking, what's wrong with Joel? If she's smart, right?
Promise me that you won't laugh.
Don't laugh.
Yeah, didn't
I won't.
he play for her before? Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. This is the first time he's ever played for her? Oh no. Use L to choose a chord? Oh my god. Oh my. Oh my god. Thank you for just taking over for me. Why with the minigame? Joel used to want to be a country singer, I believe.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself.
There you go. He's doing it.
Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more. 'Cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days of you and me.
His voice is cracking, but I bet you that Troy Baker can sing better than that. He's probably doing it for the character. It's pretty interesting to think about. You think so, Robib? He's gonna give her the guitar, right? Think he's gonna leave?
There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
Aww. Must be pretty rare in these days.
No. I don't know the first thing
I
about
promised
this.
that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
There you go, Robib. So the intro to this game seems to give a lot of closure to the
Tomorrow night,
first game. It
first
shouldn't have a
lesson.
lot of closure, right?
Deal.
Okay.
Or how many years have passed since the first game?
Okay.
They've been sort of unclear about that. He's got some gray in his beard now, and his face is all wrinkly. But also the graphics are better in general. He was no spring chicken in the
Remember
last
the joke?
game.
What is the downside to eating a clock?
Quick, guys, what is it?
It's time consuming.
Jeez,
That's
so
so dumb.
that's his dad joke, right? That's their way of shorthanding, letting us know if we didn't forget already that he's her dad, right?
Good night, kiddo.
It's like she just lives here by herself, more or less. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Just like, shut it off, dude. Shut it off. End of the stream. No more of that shit. So there ain't no internet for her to learn how to fucking play guitar. The Last of Us Part 2. Isn't this story sweet so far? Hope nothing bad happens. That'd be a real shame. So 4 years later. So how many years had passed since the end of the first game in that cutscene?
Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
Let me get dressed.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
Did you?
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait. You kissed Dina?
Oh.
Oh my, that's her boyfriend, dude?
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
Oh my, wait, what?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Good more tornado timing. Ellie wants Joel's humongous poles this tornado timing. You think so?
That's fine.
I highly doubt it. The hoeing says Dano, huh? That's pretty funny. Okay, so now we're on some fucking GTA type shit. The camera even moves like GTA's a little bit.
So tired.
Go back to bed, girl. But she lives in the zombie apocalypse. She can't go back to bed. So here's the guitar. What else we got here? She has a flat screen fucking TV with game consoles? What the fuck? So I guess things aren't quite as bad as I thought. She's got a fucking DVD player with a bunch of DVDs as well. What does she have up there? Cursed Grave? Cursed Grave? You want to watch zombie films during the apocalypse? So here's all of her photos of her and her friends, okay. And her girlfriend. Oh, yeah. Blazing Bliss, huh? The Sound of Ecstasy. The best of Blazing Bliss? So it's like a poster for like a CD. I don't know, is there any Joel pics? Let's see if he's here. I wish we could zoom in. Can I zoom in? Let's see here. Oh, I kind of can a little bit, but it's awfully dark. Is that a bunny out there? It's a fucking bun! Hello? I love you. Let's see here. I don't see any pictures of Joel, no. She has some of her DeviantArt there, though. She likes to draw like little anime characters. Relatable. Got a stove here. She has a fucking knife. Give me that knife. I can't get the knife yet. So there's something I'm supposed to do. Oh, that's where her jacket is. What are these? Supernova Odyssey. Star Screamers. Chess. Those are like board games. Okay. That's for Brandon. That's for 3Venge. She has a little robot there as well. Like a little... Oh, it's like a Power Ranger. It's like a Megazord, basically. She has a book there. What's the book say? Animals of the Past. Okay, there's some spacemen, some space-type themes. There's like some anime, sci-fi anime. Thoughts 20. It's kind of a little punk/pop-punk band. Can't I take a shit? I can't take a shit, unfortunately. She has, what, like a washing board to wash my clothes with? Okay, so no wash machine. Ellie's bachelorette pad is so dope. Here's her jacket. So she's gonna get dressed, right? How dressed is she gonna get? Okay. She's gonna put her jacket on, that's about it. She got the gat. Keep the motherfucking thing on her.
Sure.
She just puts a jacket on and gets her backpack and she's good to go, huh? Alright. Makes life easy. I get the knife on the way out. Give me that knife. There we go.
Hey, is Joel up?
Got reports of infected out north. They sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yeah. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up.
This is 4 years-ish after the first game. She must be,
I was.
what,
You got everything?
19 or 20-ish?
Yes.
Alright, well, the bad news is that I'm supposed to follow this guy. But I'm not going to do that, even though I know I should. One thing I could never accept about Naughty Dog games is that this is all just window dressing. This is all just here to look pretty. And it's kind of frustrating is that in the first game, they had this fucking really annoying game design, let's say, decision they made, where despite the fact that the world was mostly just for graphics and was totally empty 99.9% of the time, there was a 0.1% of the time where they'd hide something in one of these, off the route sort of spots, right? Like a little collectible for you. And it was so rare, but it was often enough that you still have to look around to find them, if you're me anyway. Like, they would have been merciful to never hide anything. Like, just don't ever hide nothing around the environment. That way I could eventually get the hang, get the hang of just not looking around.
She kissed me.
Which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Come on, it's none of Joel's business, dude.
Sounds exciting.
I'm my own lady.
Sorry, I missed
I can deck him myself. You're fucking trying to act like my dad, dude. You ain't my dad, Joel. I'm 19 years old. Little backward jack, that's kind of sick. Artifacts, then? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the first game had this thing where, like, again, it was pretty much like this. There's just huge environments that are three-dimensional and explorable, but nothing really ever to find. And for a gamer like me who loves exploring in games, it was really frustrating. But what was more frustrating is that sometimes they would hide something. Very, very, very rarely. So I could never just not explore. Ellie's gonna bang your chick, then send her home to you. Don't sweat it, huh? She was mostly dressed as Dano, huh? Who wears pants when home alone? She wore them to bed. She had a rough night, she said, right? Maybe she was like hella hungover. Maybe she was fucking passed the fuck out. Hey guys, it's just staring there looking at each other fondly. No dialogue or nothing? Okay. Alright, fine. Be that way. Maybe they're keeping secrets and they saw me coming, they're like, Shush, 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 shush. Ellie's right there. I can hold L1 to sprint? Oh, they taught me that in the tutorial. Oh, shit.
We always are.
It's the typical way these games always start, right? I follow the guy, do the thing. Like I'm any fighting for a while. Just walking past all the dudes in town. Okay.
Maria wants a word with you.
Who's
Where is she?
Maria?
Diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
I like that I can get really
Still
far
getting
from this guy,
Sonny.
Nope.
and his voice doesn't get that much
Where's
softer.
your fucking loyalty?
Excuse me?
I get really annoyed in games where you like are walking away from somebody who's talking to you and it gets really, really soft. It's like just it's fucking game dialogue, all right? You don't gotta make it realistic. Let me hear what they're saying. I want to explore and still be able to hear. So they did that right. We can see all the guys in here working. It's like a greenhouse. I guess they're trying to give us like a little tour here to show us, how much has changed in 4 years.
Hey, Tessie.
Hey,
Or at least give us a sense for, the environment, the atmosphere, right? Humanity is definitely on its way up from the zombie apocalypse. The first game, likewise, had some areas that were quite civilized-ish. This area is kind of like that. They're trying to, for those that have forgotten or who might be the first game in the series, they're trying to convey to us that, it is a zombie apocalypse, sure, but it's not necessarily always like totally devoid of humanity. There's still, some towns and stuff that are operational. Maria, I think, is Tommy's girlfriend from the first game. I'll let you hear a little bit, but you played the game much more recently than I did. So maybe we're in that town, because that was the town where Tommy was from, right? It was like a town.
Right.
you and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just, I don't want you to think.
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
I hope this guy tries to stab her later. I mean, seriously. I understand they're trying to portray this guy as, the really sweet, forgiving guy, understanding dude who's probably going to get killed immediately so we can all cry over him. But I think that if your friends break up and you're smooching one of them a week later, that's pretty bad. What's up, Chumpy? Yo, Chumpy! Dude, I saw something on Twitter I think you would like. They're putting out a Secret of Mana Rabbite plushie. Looks so sick. Yeah, likewise, Chumpy. The first game was not my favorite. In fact, I really hated the first game a lot. So I don't expect to like the game that much either, but I'm just playing it just for the experience, just to see, how I feel about it. I've said this on stream before, guys, that there is definitely, as a critic, there's value in playing games you don't necessarily like, just to understand your own tastes better, understand what works for you in games, what doesn't work for you as much. This is a game that, you know, could surprise me. I mean, Uncharted really surprised me with how much I enjoyed it, and it could. There's a collectible I was telling you about these, right?
Badass.
So we know that she likes, you know, anime type stuff. He's gonna steal that shit? Oh my god. It was in the Northwest, says Robib, huh? And they were working on getting that power plant back up. He said, thank you, Robib, for the reminder. That's exactly what happened. I saw you retweet that, my man. I was tempted to buy it. I'm not sure if you were following me on Twitter or not, Chumpy. But yeah, that shit looks sick. What's up, Gregan? This is weeb. Game sucks. Yeah, the Bertrainer is like a weeb, right? They've really been stressing that a lot with the environmental design dicks. And that was not a thing of hers in the first game.
Thank you.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah? Who said that? Who said that? He wants me to come near him, huh? Can I look inside this window? I can. This is the diner. We're going to the diner to meet Maria, right? This is the diner. I love the first Last of Us. This one's pretty decent as well, says Kragan. Yeah, I've heard people say this game... People that love the first game tend to not like the same as much. I don't want to spoil... Again, I've not played this game myself, but I've watched all the reviews, so I know all the spoilers. So I've got a strong sense, maybe even more than Robib does, of what's going to happen. That being said, I don't want to spoil it, just because I happen to know what's going to happen. That being said, I guess there are those that feel like this game's storyline did not, like... It didn't do justice to the first game. I guess people felt like they were sort of led on to expect a certain kind of thing, and they were kind of felt betrayed. There are other, you know, criticisms as well of the story, outside of the fact that, you know, there are those that argue that it's not really that faithful of a follow-up to the first game. And I've heard people say this game's got, you know, problematic depictions of, you know, marginalized people. I've heard those say that it's just misery porn and it's just, you know, really sad, dark story with no actual, you know, meaningful message. But we'll see. So I like the first one a lot more. My hope is this one has better gameplay than the first game, at least for me, in my opinion, I should say. This week's movie is rated G, kid-friendly, housebreaking Rufus. Moving horse supplies from west side to east side of stable, Tuesday. Volunteers needed. So we're kind of like a little society of people here helping each other out. I'm just trying to convey that over here too, right? We saw this image of the guy helping this girl with her flat tire. We're really working hard to create a image where the people are, you know, cooperating. Pet the dog.
Hey, old timer. Yeah, get a good scratch.
It's like scratch acquired. Returning to base. This guy's got a fucking banjo? Let's fucking go. Can I hear it? A little bit. I think I'm just imagining it.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
Lovely little place. Here's the blacksmith. So we got a blacksmith, huh? Oh, I can click this fucking scrap to give me that. It says here, free parts. Give me that. Gotta mash it 4 times like in the first game. Can't just press the button once or at least, you know, automatically picks it up. Remember in the first game how, like, a big problem I had with it was that you have like 10,000 bajillion resources. You had so many resources you couldn't even, like, use them all. That was annoying. I have a big pet peeve in games, guys, where you're punished for being conservative with your resources by not being able to grab more resources. Like, I feel like if your game is going to be so fucking easy that I don't need to use the bombs to survive, I should at least have the small honor of having a huge stockpile of resources, right? But the games oftentimes will say, dude, listen, you got to use more bombs. We're going to convey that to you as a player by preventing you from picking up any more stuff. Like, you're done. You've maxed out. Now use some of it, for God's sake. That's really annoying to me. Looking for 20 volunteers to help with repairs to the electric dam. First weekend in April. See Maria to sign up. Okay. I can zoom. I can't turn it over, though, huh? You are your weakest when you are at full super meter, huh? Fudo/Vencabot. Is that what Fudo said? Interesting. Take. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, at least let me pick it up or convert it to points or anything. Just let me, don't just tell me I have to leave it behind because I've been conservative with my fucking resources. That's ass. Give me something for it. Give me gold or, you know, points or just let me have it. I understand that they can't let you have too many resources at once because then you could have enough by the middle of the game that you never have to worry about it again. It's kind of a drag. But at least give me something for being conservative. That's a really fucked up looking fox. Why is its fur like that? It's like actually like a graphical bug some kind of. Maybe the lighting on it is wrong. Okay.
Shit, here she comes. Shit.
They're talking about me. You hear that?
Hey, Ellie.
Morning.
There's shit, here she comes. Here comes Speed Racer. She's a demon on wheels. Okay, this guy's, I guess he's selling stuff here. Okay. Alright. Yummy carcasses. Where we going, Jesse? Your name is Jesse, I think, right? Where we going, dude? Thought we were going to the diner, right? We walked way past it. Is there another diner? We got multiple diners in town? Here we go. The Tipsy Bison. Let me in.
Want to grab some breakfast?
No.
How do they pay for it? Do they have money?
In the back.
This place is fucking bumping. Jesus Christ. Standing room only in the apocalypse. We need to open up a competing diner, guys. Jesus.
Excuse me.
Ellie. There
Hey,
you are.
Maria.
Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me. Please.
Fine, Maria.
Seth.
What, Seth?
Seth, come here.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry.
Good facial acting.
Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. Made you some sandwiches.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Just say thanks,
Steak.
man.
Thank
Or
you,
stab
Seth.
him. I ain't eating those fucking sandwiches, dog.
Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
This guy hates fucking homosexuals.
I appreciate
Hey, eating your fucking poisoned ass sandwich,
that.
dude.
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
that. Let me walk you out.
Okay.
Is he gonna die from the poisoned sandwiches? Okay, what else we got going on here? Look at this dude's in here trying to read this huge. Look at the fucking size of this book. Jesus Christ. Trying to look all cool here. Oh, I'm reading this book. It's fucking got a million decibels. Everybody here is fucking chatting it up. You can't read. Oh, trading cards, dog. Ooh, collective bows. The Keen twins. Kind of like the Wonder Twins, looks like.
Finders keepers.
That's Dick's reading a book in the bar. Pretty much, real big. He's got to be fucking Mr. Big Brain. Born in a Spark laboratory, the Keen twins were considered a failed experiment in heightening human senses. They were abandoned on the doorstep of an orphanage, but the forlorn... I don't care. But hey, there's stuff there. I mean, doesn't it, Dix? Look at this dude. How do you read this giant fucking book in this huge-ass crowded place? There's no way. There's no way. You might be right, Dix. I've never seen such a full bar be so quiet as Steve. Yeah, they're kind of murmuring. Right, I think that it's just for our benefit. I mean, you have to realize probably diegetically it's probably way louder, right, Steve? But for our benefit as players, they've kind of lowered it a little bit. You can hear them talking. It's just really in the background. Dick's not checking out a bar unless he knows he's better than everybody in there. That's actually pretty good tech. So I came out the other side. That's funny.
Off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
So I can explore more of the town. It's kind of a funny way to gate my progress.
Go up to the northwest.
Going through a fucking
scheduled to arrive later.
diner.
Watch yourself.
This shit making me fucking hungry, to be real.
I've infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check
Here's
out
a
the
grocery
trail.
store.
I'll need someone else to cover it.
Hey, Ellie.
Yeah. What? What you want, girl? So every bar then, says Steve? Oh my god, but you're right though, Steve, you're right. Dix is exceptional. So L1 doesn't do anything anymore. Hey. Hey! Only because you're not in town. Aw, that's so sweet, Dix. So we're getting some gameplay here pretty shortly, I think. At least they're giving me a strong suggestion we're going to. We're gonna leave town and go fight some zombies and stuff. This game, according to the back of the box, where's my fucking case at? Do I still have it somewhere here? Maybe I don't. Maybe I put it away already. Anyway, the case says on the back that it's a hardcore survival horror experience. That was sort of unexpected. I mean, you have to imagine that's just marketing mumbo jumbo, right? Because the first game was not. For one thing, it wasn't really that much horror. It was just, there were zombies there. But the pace was very slow. And again, resources were fucking plentiful as fuck. And there was no survival aspects. It was just basically like, you know, like you could make bombs with resources, but there was no like, I didn't really feel compelled to conserve resources or otherwise, I didn't need to use like healing items that much or anything. I wonder if it's going to be a little more involved in that aspect. I mean, I'd be pleased if it was. Maybe it's going to be more survival. Maybe it's going to be like a mechanic with, you know, surviving the cold and stuff. Here's that film, Housebreaking Rufus. Hatching Fall 2013. So they have a poster for it. And they have the original, like, the digital media it was stored on as well. It seems pretty, I mean, I probably got a suspended disbelief, right? It just seems weird they'd have the poster for it. Like, that would not have survived all this time. What's up, DJ Godzone? Looking forward, dude. We're playing The Last of Us 2. We're in the intro to the game right now. We haven't done anything yet. We're just doing the walkie-talkie part. Oh, no, I just gave myself a flashback. This game's got a lot of that, right? That's what the first game had. A lot of walkie-talkie parts.
You know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that.
I'm glad I turned the subtitles on. That's for damn sure. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. You got zero fear.
I thought you were safe.
Sure. Once I grip all this fucking trash, I want to steal all this shit real quick. It's your girl. Kleptomaniac Ellie. AKA Young Chiba. Now she's old Chiba. Our little daycare. Here's an optional dialogue. So we got like some RPG type stuff here. They had that in Uncharted, remember? Like in the middle of the fucking fourth game, they're like, by the way, there's like JRPG dialogue now? For no reason? Look, bro. Bartholomew. Eat that squirrel. Gotta survive this Dano. I wish I could have killed him and ate him, but that's not anything I can do. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably just marketing mumbo jumbo on the back of the box, right? There's no way this game has more survival aspects than the first game. I mean, maybe. It would be nice if there was. What am I going to fucking hunt to eat and shit like that? Talk to me.
What's up?
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria.
The guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
We're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm fucking 19 years old. He's my father figure. We can't get along.
Sorry to pry.
Does it, Dano, that poop and pee meter?
Be safe.
That sounds freaky as fuck.
Thanks.
Yo, Dina, assignments.
Just give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
She's not my girlfriend, okay? We smooched.
Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you?
Hey, guys, I'm tapping out. Come on.
Get her. Get her. Right now. Back turned. This kid's way more honorable than I would be, dude.
Hey. Hey.
How you doing, Rona guy?
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
No, Seth is Dina's
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I
ex-boyfriend,
I
right?
felt bad.
Why?
I think Seth is a pretty young dude.
I started the whole thing, and
You played this game, End Cruise?
I
Looking forward,
shouldn't
dude.
have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Easy fucking game, dude.
Cause you're a chicken?
Oh, Seth, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Jesse. Thank you, Dix, for another reminder.
You want to fuck him up?
No, I don't think that Seth is Dina's father.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits.
We got tutorials now.
Get to cover, go!
The same tutorial that they used in fucking, Oh my god.
Suckers!
On that kid.
How do I get cover?
No!
Once I'm locked on, she auto targets, okay?
Fuck yeah!
As FFTA, right, Dix?
Don't tell your mom. Yeah. No! Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny.
Ooh, easy fucking
you like
game.
that?
If I take cover, should I do it automatically if
Shit.
I can climb with X button if I jump.
Oh, suck it! See you.
Can I go inside here? The answer is apparently no. Is there like a crouch? It probably is, but I can't do it yet, huh? Oh, crouch, okay. Is it a toggle? Must be a toggle. That's how I take cover as well, you would think. There's a quick throw. I don't have to actually be aimed, I guess. Or I think I am aimed. So how do I aim my throw? L1? L2?
I'm gonna go over there and fight you.
Because it seems like it auto-targets pretty well.
In your face.
So I guess there's like a score. Oh my, easy game. Little point blank. Can I fucking slit his throat? Get that fucking stealth kill? Oh, that'd be sick.
Oh no, you got snow in your hair.
Oh, I hit Dina. She's my teammate, I think. What have I done?
No fair.
That one had ice in it.
Eat it, shrimps. Hey.
That's a grandpa dude, yeah. Oh, Team Alon, huh? Just got done replaying. Did you really? Increase? What a weird coincidence. Just finished evangelizing the first Last of Us to Venka, who hated it, says Robip. Yeah, wasn't a huge fan of the first game.
Get off of her, you monsters.
She's pretty ripped.
All right.
This is the most polarizing game that I've never played since Gravity Horse. That's why we're playing at Gravity Horse. It's quite polarizing. I don't expect to like it, but I'm very curious about it. And I found it on sale. I figured it was time for us to finally get around to playing it. Played the first game 4 years ago, and played through Uncharted 1, 2, 3, and 4 not so long ago.
Wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
I am gonna like this route, you're right. But I gotta go look for fucking trading cards, man. Gotta look for trading cards, because, you know, they're a thing this game has. That glow effect is pretty nice. Venka's level 99 video game connoisseur and just too snobby to impress. I've played so many games, Robib, that it makes my time pretty precious. All I'm saying. I find that there's so many great games out there, I feel like it's very hard for me to give any, you know, I don't have a lot of patience for games that are, like, not interesting at all. Never understood why Gravity Horse. People were mad at women that emasculated them or something. I mean, that's definitely what it seemed like. I've had a lot of friends of mine who hated this game assure me that's not what it is. They have this reason they don't like it, and this reason they don't like it, and this reason they don't like it. Well, I can't jump. It makes sense. It's not like fucking a platform. I hate to jump around. I only can jump on things. Like this. Okay, I see. There's reasons they don't like it. It has nothing to do with the fact that, you know, it's got a lesbian lead. And, you know, I don't know. It's definitely, there's definitely this part of me that figures that probably was a big part of it, more than people would maybe necessarily immediately recognize. But we'll see. This game could just end up being ass. That's what Anchor said. Yeah, right, I don't believe it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, I hated the first game, too. I got people in the chat right now that love the first game. And here's my thing is that when the discourse was going around that this game's plot was, like, not that good, I was like, did you guys play the first game? How could you love the first game's plot and then play another game in the same series and say this game's plot is not good? The first game's plot was, again, nothing that spectacular. It was quite, I don't know. It just made me feel like maybe people liked the first game because the plot was so simple. And this game's story could be a little more challenging, maybe. And people don't appreciate that? I don't know. I'm going to find out. I think it's strong lesbian lead, and I like those movies as Gravity Horse. I think that it's also fair to say that you can't be too forgiving of a game's story just because it has a female lesbian lead, right?
Morning.
There's gonna be a let's say a compulsion to sort of, you know, try to white knight a game like this, perhaps, right? Because there was so much hate for it, and perhaps in part because of its, you know, let's say more progressive character portrayals. That being said, it could still just be a really dumb story. For sure it could. But I don't know, we're gonna find out. I thought it was more challenging. I'm the worst at objectively looking at a game, says N-Cruz, huh? I'm like, was it fun for me? Did I enjoy it? Did it give me feels? Well, then it succeeded in a lot of respects for you, it sounds like, Nathan. That's a good thing. A lot of the, you know, bad things I've heard about it are based around this notion that it's misery porn. Like, I don't want no spoilers in the chat, guys. I already know a lot of spoilers myself, but if other people are watching that don't know the spoilers, and let's not spoil it for them. There are those who say it's like misery porn and that it's just a really sad, angry story that doesn't really go anywhere. And I can see how that can be frustrating for people. But we're going to judge it here in real time as we go and see if it's really that, or if people just were not able to pick up on the themes. That seems almost more likely to me. Skittles, Scattle, I enjoyed the game, says Robib, huh? Definitely missed the point then, says N-Cruz. Yeah, I kind of suspect that might be the case, but we'll see. We'll see. Together as a family. I'm gonna give my take. My take might not be the same as your take, guys. That's also fair.
Who's here?
Your guys' take might be very different from mine. We come from different experiences. All of us here together.
Come on.
I have different expectations than some people do in terms of what I want from a game.
Hey, Shimmer.
Again, the first game for me was a game that is definitely in my top 5 most hated games ever streamed.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
I found it so mind-numbingly boring.
One for you.
This is a game that, as of this point, it was still very early on, of course, but you know, it's a true sequel insofar as it is so much walkie-talkie already. Just walkie and talkie and no gameplay.
All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see.
Here we go.
You run into anything you can't handle. You come
That's
back.
been a pretty common strategy from big-name media companies. Put diverse members very prominently in the lead of their game/movie.
All right.
Blame all criticism on the audience being anti whichever diversity aspect they push, says Steve. Here we go. Cheek clicks. So we're riding out here finally, and this is going to be where the game, I guess, will hopefully start soon. Maybe not. What? What a fucking cock tease. Can't let me shoot anybody yet? Then the criticism came before, which is why they feel compelled to diversify the characters, huh? I don't know. I'm sure it's a little bit of both, to be honest. Oh, I'm playing somebody else now, okay. Looks quite cozy. Looks mad cozy. Does a strike too, dude. You know what's kind of funny about this character here, and this is something I've heard spoilers for this game. I already know what's going to happen, basically. But you guys probably agree with me that she's got like Raiden syndrome, right? Apparently, people have reasons they don't like this character, which I'm sure is fair. But I think what I've seen is that the biggest reason people don't like her is that they wanted to play as Ellie and Joel. That's the same thing that happened to Raiden, right? Metal Gear Solid 4, or Metal Gear Solid 2, excuse me.
Hey.
We don't know these guys' names, just woman and man.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Hey, you're fucking washing my face while I'm sleeping?
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
Oh, shit.
What?
Trust me.
Sorry, Robib. I just spoiled 10 seconds, right? We're gonna play as her now. I definitely agree that with that Raiden syndrome thing, says Steve. It's hard, man. It's hard when you want to try to subvert expectations in a game. I totally appreciate that, right? Like, I think it was good when Raiden did it too.
It's cold.
Right? When fucking in Metal Gear
Sure
Solid
you
2,
don't wanna do this when the sun's
I was one
out?
of the only guys who was like,
It's
this is
warmer.
awesome. Right?
No.
We thought we were gonna play as Snake. They
wait.
faked us out. We're playing as Raiden instead.
And you don't want to just tell
What a
me?
fun twist.
You need to
But
see
people
it.
fucking, they paid $60 for this game. They want to play as fucking Miss Braided Hair here. Where's my daddy Joel, says Cruz. Me no like buff girl, makes me feel bad for playing games. So my button's here for running. Here we go. Gotta explore. Gotta find trading cards. Little shimmies, like a little side step there she does. Okay. Where are we going, dog? Lead the way. You gotta go faster than me if you want to lead the way. I'm looking on for everything, dude. I want to find collectibles. Vault, okay, makes sense. Same button as the jump button. I mean, we already knew that. Sounds cool. I don't mind them telling me
wandering
again.
around out here by yourself.
Been restless.
Use your words, dog.
Me too.
I just hate in video games when people don't
Farther
talk to you at
south
all.
we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories.
Squeeze through. So I gotta sprint through this too. I gotta do like a hop through. Odd, but okay, I'll take it. I think it's probably more fun that way than having it happen automatically. Some games do like a little shimmy when you approach things like that and can be kind of obnoxious. Kind of takes control away from me for a second, which is kind of a drag. But in that same token, you kind of want this to work the same way. Just press X to go underneath, but no. So X is like go up and O is like go
You
down.
did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
I'm gonna be an asshole for a second, even more than I usually am. I guess let's just say about as much as I usually am, right? And I gotta be that guy, okay? I gotta at least mention it once. The frame rate is 30 instead of 60. And it has this effect with the fucking motion blur. And it's really obnoxious, okay? Okay, so I just want to say it at least once. I'm sure I'll get over it. You know, they wanted to spend all the resources on rendering the world. They didn't want to have to, make the frame rate, 60 and sacrifice, the shaders and stuff. But it does feel laggy. It does feel heavy. The camera doesn't feel as responsive as I would like. Again, the motion blur is not doing it for me. It's whatever, man. So you played it on PS5, says Cruz, huh? Stay strong for us, please. Like, suffer 30 FPS for us, please, says Robib. I'm just saying Robib. That's one of my big pet peeves. I'm real big on games. I'd much rather a game, get a solid 60 1080p than have all these amazing
Keep going like
shaders and
this.
stuff.
We're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel
But, it's
okay?
whatever.
She
I've been
seemed
noticing it, so I had to
these
mention it.
past few days.
She'll be fine.
Can I turn off motion blur and Cruz? If I
Something
could,
weird, you're freaking me out.
I might.
I'm not being weird.
Or at least lower it. Let's see if I can do that real quick. Options. Display. Motion blur. Oh, I can lower it. Oh, I'll put it like at 3. Okay. Film grain also. Oh, I think we're gonna leave the film grain on. I forget if film grain makes it harder or easier to compress on Twitch. I think it makes it easier to compress on Twitch. Let's I'll leave it on for now. I haven't really noticed it in a negative way. I found out this Brona guy from my bro. You're Hispanic, and that roll of the R locked it for me, huh? Yeah, I mostly just do it as an effect, Brona guy. I don't speak any Spanish at all. That is already way better. Again, it doesn't disguise the frame rate as well, but it doesn't make me feel like as nauseous to have the the motion blur is kind of a drag for me. I'd much rather have it judder if it's going to judder than have it be smeary.
Careful jumping over these.
Is there something hidden behind this waterfall, guys? Well, I can jump now? Hey! Couldn't before. Now Dix is happy. Yay! It's a really weird animation for sure, though. Your R's are on point, says Robib, for a non-native speaker, huh? Yeah, I mean, non-native nothing, dude. I don't speak any Spanish. I don't speak a single word of Spanish. Me and my brother are the only two Hernandezes in our family that don't speak any Spanish.
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill. Thank you.
It's like I say, I've dated before, presumably. So why'd you ask me to break up with Mel then? It must be weird when you're like living in a small society.
You can do it, I can do it.
Anything you can do, I can do better. There's some dialogue when she fails, right? Come on, no dialogue when she fails. It must be weird when you're in a very small society and you have to basically just date whoever's around. Oh, it's a sprint jump. Oh, okay, I see. It's kind of cool. Whee! That's a new mechanic, right? Or is that in the last game?
As graceful as you.
I bet Venka Graham had a pretty genuine accent. Yeah, she definitely does. Yeah, really, really deep. Is your brother also named a religious figure? He is, J-Bomb, yeah. Yeah, John. My brother and I don't speak any, and both our parents are Mexican. Only my mom speaks, and she never taught us, is Brony Guy. So your father is full-blood Mexican, doesn't speak any Spanish? That seems unusual.
You'll be fine.
Good night, Ann Crew. Sleep well, dude. They're coming by and saying hi. Let me see.
Shit.
Hey, eyes on me. Abby, stop looking down.
So Abby's scared of heights. Wasn't know her name now. Her name is Abby.
Owen.
He's
we have
Owen.
to go back this way?
Consider it an opportunity.
Let's look over here. Can I kill myself? No.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby.
Abby.
Stop flirting.
Okay. Quite nice. I too am full-blooded and don't know much as Brony Guy. Venka just does one Maybelline level hair swoop and that does the trick. Just seduce anybody I want. That's my blessing and my curse, dude. Hey, what's up, Chief Jones? We're playing that game, dude. Your favorite. The Last of Us Part 2. We're playing as Abby, dude. She's a backpack just like Ellie. I'm looking for trading cards out here in the wilderness. I don't see nothing. I climb this? Probably not, right? No. Supposed to squeeze through here, perhaps, huh? Kind of charming, says a little bit. Oh my god. Yeah, she's cute. Like a little flashlight.
Is it?
Yeah, I love Chief Jones' emote. Chief Jones does not like this game. So far, I'm non-committal. Hey, it's the fucking town we're at.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first.
What about it?
Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. A few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns.
Oh. So we're from the wilderness.
A lot of people.
We've been traveling.
We can figure it out.
Right, Abby and this dude, Owen, have been traveling. They've been kind of clarifying.
Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah.
Like a little skull cap.
I'm sure they'll be happy to offer.
Think of Chief Jones.
Well, then we make them.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do?
What's your idea, Owen?
What is going on with you?
I don't know, Abby.
Mel's pregnant.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right?
Pretty cool snow effect.
I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Oh my.
You want, but. but not at any cost.
Hey.
Don't.
Don't fucking touch me, Owen. Alright? You're fucking leaving me high and dry here. Don't want to fucking go sell a snake with me in the fucking town. You got your fucking girlfriend pregnant. Don't want to fucking snap any more necks or anything. Come on. Jeez. You're right. It's kind of like it's like a Dan's game alike, but way better. He ain't owing you nothing.
Fuck it.
Oh, what the fuck? Right now? Yo, homegirl's fucking salty as fuck, dude. You want to take a second to think about this? She's fucking solid snake, and I respect that. I can finally play the game at least.
I'll do the whole thing on my own.
Oh my! Right now, though, I don't want to fucking go back to base and get like a hunter's knife or some shit. Get your camo gear or something. All right. So apparently, Abby wants to go down here and start some shit with this town, and he doesn't want to do it because he's, you know, he's a what's the word I'm looking for? Fucking pussy. Ooh, my girlfriend's pregnant. I'm gonna be a dad. Ooh. I want what you want, but not at any cost. Ugh. Fuck any cost, Doc. Okay. This shit's on site. Fuck these dudes. So you're gonna rob a town, and Owen is not gonna be a father. He's gonna be or a pussy, says Robin. We're not gonna rob it, right? She said there's someone there she wants. They said, well, remember we said, well, what if he's not there? She goes, well, we'll try and corner a guard and confirm if he's there or not. Then make him come out. They're hunting somebody. Gonna listen to your commentary while making some pancakes. Good idea, Shiva Jones. Get those fucking pancakes, Doc. So I'm going away from town, right there. I want to go. Is there cards over here? Am I going back where I came from? I'm so lost. I feel like I am, right? They just want me to go downhill. They're like, dude, listen, don't get lost, you idiot. Just go downhill. Or maybe not. So there's the town. Okay, okay. Can I climb up higher? Come on. So there's the town. Okay. Yeah, they just want me to fucking go downhill. They don't want me to fucking get lost and get sidetracked and try and find trading cards. I'm way overthinking this. Go prone. I can hold go prone. Oh, that's sick. Should I jump off? I don't know, probably can't do. I'm not in this kind of game. You guys want to find out? We don't know, dicks. We don't know. Because we didn't fucking read any spoilers for 10,000 years when the game first came out. Oh, my ass. Video games should have director commentaries, by the way, says Shiva Jones, huh?
He got Mel pregnant.
Dude, she likes that dude. Now she's all heartbroken. Okay. Rough day for her. I guess they're trying to convey to us it's a rough day for her, right? Maybe that's why she's doing this. Not because she, you know, is so willing to throw her life away, trying to, you know, invade this huge town. Because she's fucking having a bad day, dude. Oh, shit, what the fuck? Why'd she pull the gat out? Oh, because there's a fucking dead guy right there? Oh, shit. So this shit is my first time using the aiming controls in this game. It's kind of annoying how the reticles don't follow, like her gun doesn't follow the reticles. See that? Like she has like lag with her. I presume if I pull the trigger though, she'll probably just immediately snap to where I'm aiming. It's kind of distracting.
You alive?
Nope. So I only got 3 shots in this thing. That's not great. Can I be sneaky here? Because I'm not sure why I should feel like I have to. Everybody here's been dead for a while. But what the fuck? So these are what? People try to invade the town, perhaps. Bippity-boppity-do-do, beep-bow. Looking for resources. Give me ammo. Hang on. Ooh, boy. Alright, guys. Moving on. Anything cool up here? Probably not. Dippity-boppity-doo-doo. Go through here. I kind of like if I hit a button to go through the fucking cracks. I've played a lot of games that have the stupid mechanic. It's kind of like a trope these days, right? I've heard that they're supposed to hide loading screens.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to hold it or press it or mash it or what? What am I going to do? Hold it? Just to hold it, okay. Gross. They better cover up, says Otto. It's gonna get chilly when the sun goes down. They're all dead, man. I remember how long they've been dead, though. They don't seem to, like, super decompose. I think it's pretty cold, though. Maybe they don't decompose like that, huh? In any case, it's kind of, it's not a terrible annoyance when you go through a fucking little crack like that. It does it automatically. But I do find it sort of like a game design faux pas whenever the controls are, like, taken from me. Now, playing a cinematic game like this, that's not the right attitude to have, right? It's a totally wrong attitude. Because they're going to do that, for sure. They're gonna, oh, shit. I'm going to mash this with stupid grappler. I'm mashing it. Forgot this game had zombies. That's a nice reminder. So my dodge button is my dash button. Oh my god. This thing, fucking chill out, dude. Oh no. So dodge and counter, right? Dodge and counter. I was mashing square there, but it gave me some extra leeway. It gave me some freedom in terms of leaving me like a free dodge, basically. So that's kind of interesting. Like I was saying, guys, if you don't like games that take control away from you briefly to express an animation, then these kind of games are not the game for you. That's what they're all about, right? It's sort of just kind of playing themselves while you kind of hit buttons once in a while. So we got zombies now. It's a good way to remind us we got zombies. Kind of thought we'd get zombies as Ellie earlier, but at least we have them here finally. I was already kind of bothered by the film grain. Let's lower that down. I forget if film grain is good or bad for compression. You'd think it'd probably be pretty bad for compression, right? Let's go to our display, film grain, and turn that shit down to like a 3. Okay. Even then, I kind of wonder if it's making it harder to compress. Maybe I should just turn it off. Let's just turn it off. Who cares? I don't need film grain. I kind of like the effect personally. It's okay. Kind of gives it like a SD sort of a vibe, like you're watching on an old SD TV. I hear, but I don't see. Oh, hey there. What's good? Can I punch you first? Oh, she kind of armored through my attack. So I mashed that too early. It's a very generous parry window, but it's not infinitely generous. Basically, when they're going, I press the button, and they essentially kind of, it's like a dance, right? They raise their hand, they'll hold it there for a while, they only swing when I hit L1. Equip a health kit, hold L2 to heal. So I can change between a gun and a health kit. Oh, I see. Okay, I also have a brick. What's up, Fish and Lake? This game is fabulous. I'm glad to hear that, Fish and Lake. This game, I've really heard nothing but bad things about it. Hold L2 to heal. Can I see like my health somewhere? It's a tutorial, I guess. Might as well do it. I feel like I'm not that low on health. I wonder where my health bar is. So she went to crouch automatically when I was healing myself. How you doing, Fish and Lake? Nice to meet you, man. Full disclosure, Fish and Lake, I did not like the first game at all. I really, really hated the first game. So why am I playing this game, you ask? Well, just out of curiosity. I like to play games and criticize them, even if I don't like them. But I kind of hope I like this game more than the first game. Since I played the last game, I've learned to be more forgiving of Naughty Dog as a developer, for one thing, in their cinematic style. But also, this game, you know, it's a little more mature. I wonder if the gameplay's matured a little bit. Fish is like, what? You didn't like The Last of Us, dog? Where are you, a fucking savage? You maniac? You insane? I thought the series was the best series I've ever played, says Fish and Lake. What's your second favorite series, Fish and Lake? Out of curiosity. So, I gotta get higher, she said. Just get a vantage point just to look around. Quit manifesting the hate for the game you just started playing for 20 minutes before you actualized, says Robib, huh? L3, click it in for what? To see like a hint?
Get in that way.
Get in what way? Oh, okay. She gives me a waypoint. So L3 is kind of like you're like, I'm lost. Press this button to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Yeah, I'm being critical of this game, guys. I'm a pretty critical player sometimes. And I must say that so far this game hasn't really blown me away. But we're just starting it. It might be a slow start. Red Dead's this vision like, huh? You ever play the first Red Dead? Or just started on Red Dead Redemption, perhaps? First was like Red Dead Revolver, right? Red Dead Revolver. Fish says, just wait, just wait. Which is Metal Gear Solid, says Shiva Jones. Pretty cool stuff in here. If anything, it's been a fun stream so far. That's kind of why I played it for a bit, right? I had the same experience with the first game. First game I didn't like, but it was still fun to play with you guys and, again, sit here and talk about, you know, game design and what I did and didn't like about it. That's why I play any game that, you know, I don't expect to like necessarily. I find games criticism to be quite interesting and game design interesting, and again, people like things that I don't like and vice versa.
How do I get out of here?
It's fun to play a game like this and sort of say, you know, what about it doesn't work for me? What about it does work for me? What about this game is better than the last game? What about it is maybe in some ways a step back from the first game? Who knows? Reload R2. So R2 is like my interact button, my item. If I hit R2 on my health kit, I get a heal. If I hit R2 with my gun, I get a reload. The physics. Okay. Dibbity-boppity-doo-doo. Diggity-da-dee-doo-doo. Hold the button to go prone. I can crawl under stuff.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
Why do you think that? I'm gonna get jumped by zombies here in the fucking crawl space? There's somebody over there. I can't crawl, I'm aiming on my belly. Oh, sneaky. Wait. Dibbity-boppity-doo-doo. So I'm wasting ammo like a dumbass, but I don't want to fight a zombie on my belly. It seems like not a great idea. Don't bite me, please. Baby, don't bite me, please. I can stand up now if I wanted to. Can I? No, not yet. I'm not totally out of it yet, huh? I'm not out of the hole. Okay. So I can't, if I'm crawling, I can't move while I'm aiming, huh? Oh, I can now. I couldn't before for some reason. Maybe because I was up against the wall or something, huh? What's up, assassin? Hell yeah, I'm become famous, dog. Who doesn't? So I go to that site and I can automatically get like a huge following. Sounds awesome. Let's do it, guys. So if I hold this to go prone and I tap O, I just stand up all the way. No, I don't. So if I hold this, I can go prone from here. If I hold it, I stand up. Oh, okay, it's really great. Feels like Metal Gear Solid. I've not seen that since Metal Gear Solid, to be honest. I haven't seen that since MGS5. Okay, can I go inside here? I can actually. Okay, can I get a trading card or something? Yes. Oh, my God. Health kits. Okay. I found an optional space, guys, and they gave me a fucking treasure. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go? Aw, man. Aw, I thought I found a secret place. Maybe that's where I'm supposed to go. Let's go out here and see where I can go. Never mind. I'm going more than one way, though. Well, I can go this way. See, there is something cool in here. Oh, okay, let's go look around in here, then. I feel like the first game didn't have anything like this, right? There was no parts in the first game where, like, I could explore freely and collect stuff. That's an improvement. Mostly it was just like a big hallway. That could just be the way this game is as well once you get past this part. Read it! To anyone who reads this, my name is Seth. I'm from San Francisco, trying to get to Jackson with my 2 sons. We lost our car, our compass, our guns. We were raided outside of Reno. My wife and my eldest were killed. I've been trying to follow maps, but the snow makes it impossible to hold onto the road for very long. Was hoping to wait out these storms, but my boys are starving. I haven't seen so much as a squirrel in a week. I can't sit here and watch them waste away. We're going to head out, west-northwest. I heard that what sounded like gunshots over there across the ridge. Hopefully we'll find people. Hopefully they'll be kind. Please, if you read this, come find us. I think it's Wednesday. God bless y'all. Bless y'all. All right. So I can keep that, looks like. What's in this? Ooh, ammunition. Let's reload. Reload. Okay. So I should be more conservative with my ammo, if I can. This chair is kind got some physics. I want to shoot these ducks, to be honest, but let's not. So we gotta watch out for zombones while we're doing some scavenging. Found a health kit already. It's pretty good. Diggity dot dee doo doo. Can't go upstairs. This is as much as we can do in this place. Okay. So found a health kit, found some ammo. Better than nothing, I guess. Keep it moving. So Shiva Jones said this game, what, maybe like rips off of Metal Gear Solid in some ways? The first game had stealth. It was not very involved. One of my complaints about the first game was that the stealth was pretty much just typical AAA game. Crouch, stick it behind somebody, snap their neck, throw a bottle, you know, lure them over that way. It wasn't like a lot of cool stealth, like things you could do. Maybe this game is different. Maybe this game will actually have more stealth happening. That'd be nice. Okay, there's probably zombones around here, dude. Be careful.
It's gotta be close.
So she's trying to get to this town. That's kind of like her objective. There's a grill over there. Can I grill up some squirrel? Can I go inside there? Bet you I can, dude. Is that where I'm supposed to go? Looks like there's nowhere else I can go, right? Squeeze through, it says. Yeah. I want to find secrets, though. Diggity-dop-a-dee-doo-doo. Diggity-dop-a-dee-doo. Sorry, guys. Let's go inside here. Okay, so they're not sure. They don't know I'm here yet. Hold L1 to listen. R1. This is like my Joel vision, like in the last game. Stay crouched, think about enemies, and press square to grab them. Okay, then what? Can I drag them around? Can I beat them up until they fucking tell me some fucking secrets? You think so, Dano? 2,000 Hidden Moons? I'm here for that, honestly. Better than it being totally linear. So, if I'm crouched, I can sneak, apparently. I guess when I'm around people, she goes slower. So I'm going so slow. I'm holding, oh, so holding R1. Get behind them, hit triangle. Now what? Stealth kill? I guess. Okay, there's some ammo on her. Nice, nice. I mean, stealth kills, sneak up behind them and break their neck is better than no stealth. I love stealth in games. But, again, I feel like The Last of Us, the first game, just had nothing going on gameplay-wise. It was just literally just the most bare-bones third-person shooting and the most bare-bones stealth it could possibly be. Wouldn't mind more mechanics. I like to see if you can go prone. Maybe you can hide behind things that are lower to the ground, perhaps. Who knows? What's up, Ginseng? I'm doing pretty good, Ginseng. Welcome aboard, Doc. You still on vacation, dude? I thought I was waiting to see you on Friday. Senor Roasty Toastington. I don't hear no zombies. I don't mean there ain't no zombies. Walk backwards while holding the crouch button, huh? Like this. Walk backwards holding the crouch button. Like this. What about it? No goodies? Music is so tense. Give me goodies. May loot this radio. Can I sell it on eBay? Here we go. Some ammunition. Can I reload or am I full up? I think I'm full up. I'm on vacation, says Ginseng, but everybody's asleep right now, so I just wanted to stop on and check out this allegedly bad game. So far, it's, you know, I haven't got that far into it, but it seems a lot like the first game, which is not a bad thing for a sequel. You want it to be like the last game, right? You want to make the guys happy that love the last game. In my opinion, it's sort of, you know, like, simplistic and not that interesting so far. But it is like the first game, you know, it is that. Can't take it, I mean, it says right on the cover, Last of Us Part 2. Can't be mad at that. I'm supposed to go down there, right? So everything up here is already explored? I think it is, huh? Sure it is. Okay, let's go downstairs. Crouch. Go quieter. Think of that Magic Sword movie made my weekend. It was so good, DJ Godzone. Dude, it's available on our... No, actually, it's not. It's not available on our archive.org yet, DJ Godzone. I'll let you know what it is, though. You can go show your family and friends. Basically, I normally upload those films to our archive after... Anybody else around here? Wrong button. I had to do R1. Oh, shit. He didn't see me yet, though. So he's all by himself, looks like. Oh, there's somebody else over there, though. It's okay, he's not armed. I can punch his ass if I get seen. Dibbidi-boppity-doo-doo. Beep-bop. Dibbidi-boppity-doo-doo. But I'm waiting on a potentially better version of the film to come through my torrents. So where is the other one? Oh, there it is. I think that sound effect means that I was almost seen, huh? But I don't think that I was. So dark. May have to be out in the field to do it, huh? But you can fall on your back and shoot. Okay, that's pretty cool. On some fucking John Woo shit? Maybe I have to hit the button instead of holding it or something. What if I maybe hit it like, what if I went like, boom, like this? No, maybe not. Maybe I'll give me the tutorial first. How about that, Shiva Jones? Yeah, that sound means I'm almost getting seen. So he's got like a patrol, looks like, on some Metal Gear Solid type shit. So I gotta basically go over here. Everyone turns back. It's so much fun, DJ Godzone. The movie was really, really fun. I had a pretty high quality version of it too. Yeah, I would have already uploaded it, to be honest, but in my torrents I have another version that's even bigger, like more gigs, that looks like it might end up being a better quality version of the film. And it's almost done downloading, but I don't think it's gonna ever get finished, if you ask me. If I can hop over this stealthily, you think probably not. We should find out. I can't hop over it at all. If I hide right here, will he see me? Let's find out. Here he comes, dude. Beep-bop-a-dee-do-do. Beep-a-dop-a-do. Okay. So we're almost out of here. Let's not crouch anymore.
That's how you do it.
This is how we do it. I got hell of ammunition right now. Let's fucking go. So yeah, so we don't really know a lot about Abby and Owen, or her and Mel, whoever else is with us. We do know that they're traveling. They're going south from somewhere. They don't have a lot of resources. Right? That's why Owen was like, that town, they've got electricity, they've got guns, they've got everything. These people are more like, they're more like, you know, nomads, essentially, as opposed to, like, you know, Ellie and Jesse and those we met earlier who were, like, living in a town, basically. Yosh, arro baby. Yosh. Let me go. Abby, please. I'm just a zombie. I didn't mean you no harm, okay? I got bad breath, so what? I've been dead for a while. Give me some slack. I don't deserve this. Ah, my God, my neck hurts so much. Ah, I'm dead again. So once again, see, I'm full on health. I can't grab the fucking health kit. It's so fucking annoying. Oh, these are like snacks to heal my health. These are not like a health kit. They heal me dynamically as I move around. Okay, I see. I'm full on health, so I can't eat these. I want to eat them anyway, because they're fucking delicious. Give me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What's up, Ace? You missed a very intro to the game, Ace. Like, basically, we did a bunch of walking and talking. If you guys are familiar with The Last of Us, you guys know it's like a big part of this game is walking behind somebody while they talk to you for a while. We're finally playing the game, Ace. You haven't missed a whole lot of that. The game has finally, truly begun. We're actually sneaking around, choking some guys out, collecting some resources, that sort of thing. So the game's just starting. We're playing as Abby. We played as Ellie earlier. Now we're playing as Abby, somebody else, I guess. Anybody out there? Even more ammunition just lying around. The bigot sandwich, Steve. You had the bigot sandwich. I'm telling you, Steve, that shit was fucking poisoned, dog. That shit was poisoned. I'm glad Ellie ain't eat it. Any zombies out here? Zombie sniffing mode. Nothing. Yush.
Fuck, I'm so lost.
So if I hold this button down, she automatically crouches. I have to uncrouch afterwards. Kind of a drag. Dee-ba-ba-dee-doo-doo. How's it been, Ace? I hear a dog. I'm gonna climb on top of this house, perhaps? That'd be fun. I'm supposed to vault over this? No, how'd you say? I'm gonna vault over this. Oh, I see. That's really not fair to ask me to do, because there's so many invisible walls in this game. Right. Like, I can't jump onto the car, right? I can't jump onto the car. I'm supposed to vault over this fucking fence. Whatever, man. So Ace says 3S OE player here and 30th, huh? Still play OE at all, Ace? So she said shit, right? Like she saw somebody up there? Is there? Oh, there's fucking zombones. Oh, okay, I see. Can I do this thing that she was talking about? Yeah! No, not yet. Might have to be like in combat for that to work. I mean, maybe once I'm unstealthed, I can start doing that fucking sweet John Woo type shit. Dibbidi-bop-a-dee-doo-doo. So you look at me right now, I think, but it's awfully snowy. Probably can't see that far. Alright. Dibbidi-dop-a-dee-doo-doo. Sneaking around. So there's a zombie. There's 2 zombies. Can I smell any more zombies? I can't smell any more zombies. It's okay. That guy's pretty far away. Probably won't see me if I try to stick up in the sky and kill him. This guy turns around pretty quick sometimes. He sure isn't. I mean, he's a zombie after all, I guess. He's not very observant. Very long stealth kill animation. I think somebody else has spawned. Isn't that something that happened in the last game, too? You kill somebody, then it spawns in more guys. Someone's right there. There's at least another person somewhere over there. There's 3 zombones. This person seems to be quite fixated with looking away that way. I want to get behind her and get jumped by somebody else, though. There's somebody else over there, right? Let's do it. Dibbidi-doppity-doo-doo. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, dude. Be fucking quiet. Oh, treasure for your girl? Come on, dog. I wish I could jump on top of this fucking truck. I feel safer up there. I mean, zombies can't jump, right? Go, go, go. If this was Uncharted, I could, but it's not Uncharted, man. Man. Why isn't it Uncharted, though? That game's fun to play. Let me climb on some shit. It's trying to be more realistic, though. More of a horror vibe, I guess. So she's way over there. She's not really menacing me that much. She ain't gonna come this way. There's somebody else over there, too, somewhere, right? Over that way? Can I sniff them? Yeah, over there. She's coming this way. It's my chance to break her neck when she turns her ass around. Biddy-bop-a-dee-doo-doo. Beep-oh. I'm sure it's been charted by now since Cal's. Oh my god. Wow, those guys are really unobservant. I'm here for that, though. Okay. I'm way overthinking the stealth. As long as I'm crouched, I seem to be okay. Give me that, you goof.
Please let that be it.
I'm sure that's all there is in this zombie killing game. There's fucking 2 places I can go. Wow, look at that. We can go over here. We can go with this, or we can go with that. I mean, we'll both go to the same place, though. That's a classic Uncharted trick, right? You can go here, or you can go here. They both go to the same place, man. Yeah, but you have a choice. This game isn't totally linear after all. I mean, it is, but I mean, is it really that linear, though? When you think about it? Yes, it's so linear, dude. Fine, be that way, bitch. Ginseng, are you chilling at home, or did you travel for your vacation? That's a good question, real bib. I think that Ginseng is traveling. Yeah, we can go here or we can go there. Glad it didn't prompt me this time to fucking crawl. Anybody else want to spawn in here? Well, not nobody right now. I feel safe when I crawl. Even though I know it doesn't really matter. This game doesn't have that kind of stealth. It was dubbed wide linear. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Shiva. We were talking about that, right? This is one of those first games, when this game came out, what, like 2 years ago or whatever? A year and a half ago. It was that one of the first games to really get the whole fucking conversation going about wide linearity in games. What the hell does that even mean?
Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Where's the patrol?